So, alright, so I did get this working better, as you can see, which is so cool about this feature, is I just went into edit, and I created a custom, and named it, and then I gave it the dimensions I want, and now look at this. I can actually see my button, so I was concerned about that. Alright, so let's go back into my code, and so we have to start making some changes, or not so much making changes, adding stuff, making stuff, and so forth. So it's a win-win here. We have our heading here, and we have our button. So let's go down here, and this will be our first step. Is we're going to add a div tag equals output, and we just need to put this so that we have a way to output our data. And this will be our first step. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go under our function down here where it says console.log. We're going to take that out. Don't need that in there anymore. So we'll just have our Ajax call here. Okay. And then another thing is we're going to add one of the things is when we did this, so when we clicked search, for example, and we got items, as you notice, we only got 5 items because we didn't specify how many items that we wanted. So we really wanted to do extra pages. We really couldn't do them because we didn't have anything in place. So what we're going to do is set that value. So I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to do max results, and I'll do 35, and I'll do let's just make it 25 for now. And then I need to do a comment here. Then I'll do a comment here. The other thing that we're going to do is a page token, and I'll show you how to get the page token. So we'll need to put a value in there. So what you need to do is click on your development tools, click on search, and once you click in here, we should have a page token right here. It's going to show us the next page. So I'm going to add that value, copy that, and add that in there for now. And there'll be ways that we could add in our script that modify it per page moving forward. But for now, let's add that. Perfect. So we have that, and we have the .done console. The next step is we need to create a variable to have a next page and and you remember the I don't know if I still have it up here. Yeah. You see a previous and next page? We need to program that as well. So we need to program a next page so that we could add more content. Alright, so another thing is this could be a way that you could easily query your page if you wanted to. So if you have a YouTube page, so we'll say var next page equals data. That's the name of our variable that we're using up here. See, this variable right here is grabbing the data. You could call it anything. I'll do dot next page token, and then we'll do var prev for previous page equals data dot, and it'll be previous page token. Okay. So then hit enter. Now we need to have an HTML so that we render a page. Oops, equals. I'll just put that for now. And then we'll do dot each, and we need to do like a loop. Each data item that comes in, and I'll talk about that in a second here. So if we go back to this page here, you notice how we have these items right here, 0, 1 through 4, and these are an array, which is a data structure that you should have probably learned in Dr. Vortman's class. So what we're going to do is grab that data structure and do comma function, and we're passing the index, which the index happens to be this number right here, 0. So we're going to pass that value in, comma, and whatever the value is applies to that. So we could grab the token from that way. All right, so we do that, and we need to do a squiggly guy here. All right, so now we could say, let's indent a little bit and say console dot log. Let's log the value dot snippet dot title. Let's grab the title, and then let's do the dot log value. I typed really fast, I'm sorry. Dot video ID. So we want to grab the video ID, which I believe is in there somewhere. Video ID. So yeah, I see the video ID. we have the title. So you could grab other information. We're just doing this as an example, but you could grab other information as well as you get comfortable with this. All right, so video ID, comma, we'll do console.log value.snippet.thumbnails, which grabs us the image, .medium .url, and there we go. So now we have that, and that looks good. Now we need to have an output for all this, a $, tick, hashtag output, and then we'll do .html, and then pass in HTML that we had upstairs, up above, and then we should be almost done. We have a script, our body, and our HTML. So let's save this. Oh, I meant to make this lab 2, but this is fine. We'll make this lab 1. We'll continue off that code. So save it. So let's go up here, refresh the page. Let's click search. Alright, so now you notice here we get other information moving on. So now we're grabbing 25 lines of code here. So it's pulling up our information that we want. It's pulling up the snippet of the image that we want. So if we go out there, it pulls up these ladies dancing, and it says it pulls up the, because we asked for a couple things here. We asked for, what did we ask for? I didn't know what we asked for. Alright, so we asked for the title and the video ID. So it's providing that information to us, and the URL. So you could, which is URLs right here, you could go in there and grab more information. You don't even have to just grab that. You could really get crazy with this and do some more stuff. So let's say I wanted to change the amount of items I want. So I'd say 25. Let's say I want 50 items. Okay. And I save that. And I come on here and refresh it. Let's get that off there. And I hit search. Look at this. I get even more items. So that's perfect. That's what we can do. Awesome. Next token, previous token. So that part is working. It's showing us the next token. Well, let's remember that CDC, QAA, and then CAU. I'll never remember that. So let's pretend I do remember that. CDC. So let's hit search again. See what our previous was. CDC. Okay, cool. All right, so that is, hopefully that helped out. This is oh, I surmise that. This is video number 2. So now we've changed it up a little bit. We're getting there, almost done. So congratulations for getting this far, guys. All right, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.